What is the meaning behind the phrase, not all men, but always a man?
Not always a man, but usually a guy. So when something dangerous happens, it's not always a guy, but usually it's a man.
While not all men are probably doing awful things, it's enough men that we all have to be cautious of men generally.
Most of the things that we're scared of are male related.
Not all man, but always a man means men are always behind all evil. It can be, oh my God, I'm gonna beat your ass. Anyways, it's always a man behind all violence, all evil. Every type of system that is set up, we can argue politically it's set up. Who sets up the politics? Men. And then why is it failing? Because men set it up. We need to basically take down the patriarchy, set up a matriarchy, because what is it that creates life? Women. So why is it that men are the ones creating the system that we need to be supposedly following? And then that's why there's a lot of poverty. Why are there still third world countries where people can't eat, but we got people here spending millions on the fucking high stake tables? That's crazy. Who set that system up? Men.
When people say not all men, but always a man, what do you think that communicates to men who've never harmed anyone?
They're grouped into a thing, but every single person's grouped into a category, whether we like it or not.
Probably hurts their feelings because they're like, what do you mean? You know, like they love women, but they've never done anything and they're still getting accused of something.
I think it means they need to be mindful and cognizant that even though maybe they haven't done something, enough men have that women have a very reasonable, caution and hesitance with men generally, because the statistics really are against us in that way.
How do we acknowledge that most violent crimes are committed by men without implying collective guilt?
By looking at statistics.
If 80% of violent crimes are committed by men, does that mean that 80% of men are violent?
No,
So then why do women assume that most men are violent?
because of stereotypes that are put out on the internet and because of what is seen.
I mean, for me personally, I think most women have been affected by a man in their life. And so I think after a threat happens, it just poses every man as a threat. Like, you just want to protect yourself inherently as a human.
Do you see a difference between pointing out statistical trends and making broad statements about an entire group?
I think it's important to start with the statistics, or to definitely focus more on the math and what's provable rather than a general statement. But since we do kind of speak in general statements, it's just important to have the nuance and clarify when we're making those statements too.
If we use that same kind of phrasing about race or another identity group, would it still feel acceptable?
If we use that, oh, no, it would not be acceptable, which is kind of crazy to say, but it wouldn't.
So why is it okay for women to be sexist but not racist?
Honestly, I don't agree with women being sexist because that's the same reason of saying why can women be gay but men can't be gay.
I think that poses just a different question. Like, any race of man to me could pose a threat. It doesn't matter what kind of race.
I don't agree with that women should be sexist or racist.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I